Here we go. Got a little Codesys with the Modbus controlling FactoryIO. We did a Ethernet device and we added a Modbus slave to that Ethernet device. Here's a symbol configuration. Let's look at the Modbus. Nothing mapped into the IOs, as many videos said to do. We didn't change anything over here. We tried adding discrete beats. Did not work, so we got rid of them. Symbol configuration is corresponding to everything that I put into my variables. And we're going to look at that. Here you go. Inputs from start button 0 at input bit 0.0. Moving on down the line. 64 bits of input. There's our outputs. Light 0 is output 0. Moving on down the line. 64 bits. A couple timers for fun. Here's our code. Very simple. Start button and a light. The timer. Don't worry about that. And there is 64 of them. We can open that tag list back up again and watch this guy, because we're going to go live, baby. We can see how cool it is over here if we just start firing these off, because it looks really awesome. Wow, it worked, right? They're all working. Wow. It's not as cool as that. So we look over here. You see what happens when we fire the first byte of inputs from Codesys. We fire that off. That should be start button 0 through start button 7. There's 0. There's 7. But what do we get instead? Instead we get light 8 and through light 15. That doesn't make any sense. And we can go down here and we can fire what we would think would be the second byte in FactoryIO, since it's the second byte in Codesys. And we're actually going to light up the first byte in FactoryIO. And we're going to get that same funny little game as we go down here. Here's the third byte in Codesys. And that is going to light up the fourth byte in FactoryIO. On down the line. Same thing over and over again. And we can do the same thing over here with the second row. Here's our fifth byte in Codesys. And what lights up in FactoryIO? The sixth byte. I'm going to save you the time because it does the same thing. If I continue with 128 bits, it's going to continue to do the same pattern. Somebody flipped the bytes. They flipped them. They flipped them. I think that's all we got to show. So if anybody can help me with that, it'd be very much appreciated. I can move on to much bigger and bolder things. Got lots of moves to make. Thank you for your help.